Now, once we've got all the data done in the spreadsheet, I can zoom out and zoom back in if I want to see the whole of the spreadsheet. However, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to highlight the first two columns here using the column heading. So if I highlight item and all the way down to £10, then I'm going to insert a chart. Now, Google Drive will automatically make a chart for me, and it says cost price versus item, and you can see there's a number of bars. It's also got this editor by the side, which I'll just close for a second, and we'll have a look back at that in a second. So we've got skirts, and they're up to £15. If I move that out of the way, so we'll just move it, you can see skirts are indeed £15 and so on. So it's done a nice graph for us. If I click on the chart, by double clicking, just double click, and it'll come up with the setup for the chart itself. So options through here are what setup. You can have a pie chart or so on, which we'll look at in a moment, or a bar chart. A column chart goes upwards, a bar chart goes horizontally. So we can customize doing all these different things. So chart style, and have a look through some of these options, making them 3D. If I scroll down, let's in fact close that and see what it's done with those. And I think for the purposes of this, I'm just going to zoom out a bit so that I can see the chart and the table then together. Let's just move that there. So again, let's go and look at the options. So a number of different things. So if we want to customize that, so the chart style, let's say have a look through those options there. There's different themes and so on. Different background colors. So if you wanted a grey background or any of the other colors, pinkish colors or whatever, then do that. Chart border also has option, and as well as if we go to chart titles, the chart title at the moment, it says vertical axis title will be cost price. And I'm just going to add after that to say it's the unit is pounds, and you can see it edit there. And obviously if I change the horizontal axis title, item name, and you'll see that changes. But I also want to change it to size 16 just to make it stand out, maybe bold or even italics. We'll add that there, and let's change the color to nice blue color so that we can see it. The series itself is whatever color we want to choose. So I've chosen, there we are, I'm going to stick with that particular color. Format, data point, header bars, etc, etc. Well, you'll see that we don't need that at this point. A legend is a key. Well, we don't need a key at this point, but we'll see that when we do a pie chart in just a moment. Horizontal axis options again, we've got that. We can embolden them, we can change the color of them, the size. And also, do we want grid lines on there? Well, I don't want grid lines, but try them out, and you can always undo some of the changes. Okay, so that's the chart to start with. Now I'm going to remove that chart and insert. So this time I'm going to do a pie chart on the same data, insert chart, and there we are. It's going to put it puts that in, but let's go and change it to a pie chart in this case, and there we are. Now, do we want data labels and all that sort of thing? Then we may not want these sort of data labels in there, and you can delete those. You can put cost price, you can center it, and maybe make the size of it size 30 to make it stand out, and edit. In pounds. We do need a legend or a key this time, so I best go to my customize of this, and let's close up pie slice and let's go to legend. I do need a key, and I'm going to put a legend on the right hand side so it tells me something about them, and I'm going to maybe make them size 16 to make them stand out, emboldened, and also make the text color. I'm going to put them that color as well. Right, pie slice, it does give you the options for the pie slice option. That's what I was looking for. So we can have for gloves, you can make gloves a different color should you wish to, and notice, look, it changed in the key. And I'm also going to distance from the center because I want to maybe not emphasize that one. Let's put that one back. You can see trousers here. Let's go and choose trousers, and I want that to be slightly different. So And in fact, I'm going to edit that so it's just 10% away, and just to make that the emphasis of the graph. Okay, so that's a pie chart. Oh, let's close that. Couldn't take it away in edit mode. So now this time I'm going to highlight this, and because I want to highlight and graph total cost and total sales, you can't do it, because if you highlight all of this, it's just going to make a graph with all the data, all the little lines of data in. We don't know which one's which. Or in fact, I can work out total sales is here, total profit is the other one. There's too much information in that graph. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be selective. I'm going to use the CTRL key, the control key on the keyboard, to highlight total cost, total sales. That's all I want to do. And now I'm going to insert, I've now left go of the control key. I'm going to insert chart, and now it'll just put a chart of total sales and total cost. You can see I'm going to go to customize because I want my legend to be on the right hand side, and of course I can go to series, put on the left axis, the right axis, or whatever else. Total cost we can change to a different color. I'm going to change it to a slightly darker color there, and then also total sales. Maybe I'll make them a lighter color just to make it, but you'll notice the key changes as well. In the title, or graph or chart, and also center that. So lots and lots of different options that you can work with. And I'm going to save that chart, or even Control and X, and then go to Sheet 2, Control and V, and paste my charts into the second. Control and X cut it out for me. In fact, it hasn't deleted it. So Control and X, and then Control and V, and I'm going to have a chart spreadsheet at the top here. So I'll call it chart spreadsheet, and I make the size of it much larger. It goes over a few spreadsheets, so we're going to look at that. And if you look at this, that's the merge cells, so you can merge all or merge horizontally. So I'm going to merge, and now I've got one cell where the fill will go across the whole thing. And obviously all changes are saved as we go along.